Hello there, my name is Lina and welcome to the first Praxis Stress Meds for 2021, and today is the 27th of January. And I'm going to invite us to just contemplate this word uncertainty. And as we're in this current COVID lockdown, that word seems to be cropping up more and more because we literally do not know where the COVID experience is going, how long for, how it's going to affect us, is it nearing its way? We just don't know. And as human beings, our brains like to know what's going on. It's part of our makeup to know that, are we safe? Do we know what we're doing? Can we get our food? Can we be safe inside? And all those things that make us safe. But when there's this lingering uncertainty, and certainly we've been facing this now for 10 months, that actually it can be quite an effect on our well-being. And with uncertainty, we can go in lots of ways. One is to avoid. It can prompt us to really avoid what's going on. So we look the other way. We don't really register the news. No, it's not really happening. And that can be very useful in short measures, but not when it starts to interfere with decision making. And secondly, uncertainty can prompt us to make impulsive decisions and actions and behaviours that we might regret later. And another factor with uncertainty, it can make us freeze, become very rigid and not almost move. We just do the same thing in the hope that it will go away. And that can make our life very stymied and our sense of flow compromised. And where I invite us to consider today is actually, how do we deal with that uncertainty? Well, we have this part of the brain called the prefrontal cortex, which gives us the ability to think. And that's what's crucial, because often when we're uncertain, we come from this part of the brain called the amygdala. It's very crude where I'm showing you, but that's what responds to fear and safety and prompts us to act without thinking. So dealing with uncertainty, what I'm certainly going to invite you to consider, if you're noticing your heart racing, it's those stress symptoms, heart palpitating, feeling like you're rushing or you're slowing down the other way, just feeling that general sense of unease, is to stop, is to really stop, slow down and step back. So that's stop, slow down, step back. The 3 S's, not the 3 R's, the 3 S's. Stop, slow down, step back. And that way you can begin to assess your situation more clearly. Because like I said, when we are facing uncertainty, it can trigger that fight, flight, stress reaction, and then we lose touch with our faculties in a way and our resources. So number one, becoming aware that you're feeling uncertain. That's really helpful, and you may notice it through your bodily symptoms, even with your erratic thinking and just sensing that life's a little bit chaotic within you. And then as you step back, to consider what you're uncertain about. So being far more clear, if you can, about what the uncertainty is about. Then I'd suggest you talk it through. Talk it through with a friend that you trust or someone you know that will listen to you and help you to get perspective. You may also, if you can't find someone available, to write down your thinking, your thoughts, your feelings. Put them down on the table, go away for half an hour and come back and look at what you've written. Because what can also happen when we're feeling uncertainty is that we end up catastrophizing. Oh my God, this is so awful. Oh my God, what if this happens? What if this happens? And if this happens? And it just sets all the cogs and wheels in motion, and things get faster and further away from where you are. So it's really crucial that you come back and stay with the now. So it's about stop, slow down, step back and check in with a trusted other, yourself, and check if you're catastrophizing. And that way you begin to ground and to center. And I'm going to be uploading practices on a weekly basis to help you and lots of us to really engage with our prefrontal cortex and our more faculties that can help us during this time, so we can still maintain a relative level of bounce and resilience to cope with the uncertainty. And we have the capacity to do that. So Om Shanti, peace be with you. And until next time, take care.